Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. We'll see Utah facing the home team.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
There's Azania. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Exum is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Hayward. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Favors in at the 4 spot. Now here's Garnett. James with it. Favors picks him up. 5 to shoot. And here's Stevenson for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Exum with a wide open look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. On defense, Utah. James outside. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Azania. And the pass to Stevenson. Here's Adams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Hit. Shooting one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On the free throw, no good. Hayward goes in. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
James kicks to Adams. On the wing, Stevenson. And he banks in the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And here's Utah. Exum kicks to Favors. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Now Stevenson. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Tries from 10. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Lance Stevenson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. And Stevenson drops them both. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now, here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. Burks can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's tipped. And here we go. Here's Stevenson. No good. Great D that time from Favors. Utah with the ball. They trail by 1. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Favors with the screen. Exum kicks to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward can't hit.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Utah trails by 3. Exum kicks to Gobert. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Dishes it to Favors. Passes it to Burks. Favors with the screen. To the middle. Off the screen. The rebound by Garnett.
Well, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
All by himself. Here's Hezonja.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Stevenson, and he goes right over Dante Exum and slams it down.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Now here's Hayward. Burks. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That's good. And that's now 11 points for Lance Stevenson.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Plenty of space, and the shot is good. Burks has gone 2 of 3 from the field. James outside, down low. Pass to Hezonja. Stevenson left side. Pass to Hezonja. James dishes to Garnett. The shot is up, so Utah will take it the other way. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Hayward passes to Exum to the right side. Works with it. 5 points in the game. No one covering.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Now here's LeBron. Soft touch off the glass.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Burks in the corner. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Adams.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The shot's good from LeBron.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And it's blocked by Adams. To the inside. Stevenson drives in.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Seven seconds left to play in the first. Hayward outside. Three-pointer. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The home team, they lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben's team.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Utah trails by 11, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Trey Burke, Lyles out there with Trevor Booker, and it's Ingles in at the 3. Here's Azania. He kicks it to Stevenson. Adams down low. Garnett the pass to Hazania, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Stevenson. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Hazania. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Hazania's got 5 points so far.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
They set the pick. Burke kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Ingles. He feeds it to Hood. Here's Booker. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Stevenson outside. Knocks it loose.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Utah, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's James. 6 points for him. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Passes to Hazania. Adams outside. And Stevenson kicks to Garnett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
On defense, the home team. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Stolen by Stevenson. And now Stevenson running the floor all by himself. It's tipped. Hood dishes to Burke. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Burke's got his first points of the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Azania. He's got 5. Back to James. Stevenson kicks to Garnett. Shot clock at 5. LeBron outside. Here's Azania. No good with the triple. Utah trails by 12. Here's Burke. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hood, the pass to Lyles. Ingles dishes to Booker. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Lyles. Hayward comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Burks in for Hood. Now here's Stevenson. 13 points in the game. Hazania. Booker pulls it in. Utah trails by 12. There's a screen. Burke kicks to Burks. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's Stevenson missing.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Now here's Burke, and that one's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. Utah shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Burke. There's Hazania. He has 5. On the wing, Stevenson. Pass to Hazania. Now the dish to Adams. Now the feed to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Garnett. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
.141 left in the second quarter. Snatched away. And they're running. Pushing it up.
Oh! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Utah calls timeout. And Utah making a change here. Exum's checked in. So here's Burks. He has 5. Exum kicks to Favors. Fades back. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Favors has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And James gets it to go.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Utah trails by 15. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Exum sets a screen for Hayward. Feeds to Exum for 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Exum's got 5.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give you.
Dishes to Gobert.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now here's Exum. He's covered closely. And the basket good. He's got 7.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Stevenson. He's got 13. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Hazania. No good with the wing jumper. Hayward. No good. And so we wrap up the first half. The home team up 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. It's been a clinic out there by Lance Stevenson.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
They've got LeBron James. And Stevenson is out there with Hazonia. And it's Garnett. And it's Adams. And it's the center position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's LeBron. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here's Garnett. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Utah trails by 8. Now, here's Exum. He's got 7. Fires from 18. And it's Hayward again missing.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line, Kevin Garnett.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. He hits both from the strike.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Utah calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Now, here's Burks. 5 points in the game. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's LeBron. Finished off the break. LeBron's got 12.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Exum kicks to Gobert. There's a screen. Gobert with a screen on Stevenson. Another miss by Utah.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
To the inside, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Joe Ingles is checked in for Alec Burks. And Trey Burks subbed in for Exum. Here's Hazonia. 5 points in the game. The drive by James. Pass to Hazonia. Uncovered. They get the rebound. Back to Garnett. Kicks it out to James. There's the screen. Inside, Adams. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the basket by Ingles. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Down low and stolen by Hayward. Here's Ingles. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. To the paint. Here's Booker. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Ladies and gentlemen, James team.
Shannon Brown. He's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Utah also making a switch. Rodney Hood's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
The pass to Brown. From 8. No luck. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Hood. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Burke kicks to Booker. They set the pick. Passes it to Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. Booker dishes to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Ingles has got it back down to single digits for Utah.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Utah calls timeout.
ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Naturals.
Home team on D. Cans the shot from the wing. Ingles has got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Utah team ball.
Utah trails by 8. 1:25 left here in the third quarter.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
There's Azania. Rebound, Utah.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Ingles. A three-pointer off the mark. One-on-one here. Here's Brown. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And Utah making a change here. Gobert, he's checked in for Lyles. Favors comes in for Joe Ingles. Burks, he's checked in for Hood. And it's Dante Exum in for Burke.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Another miss by Utah.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After after doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Exum after the made shot from Shannon Brown. Gobert the pass to Exum. Lets it go with a three. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his third rebound tonight. Brown. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Exum. And the three ball is good. Exum's got 10 points. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The home team leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Check it out.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And here is James. So on the floor for Utah. Hayward out there with Favors. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Exum. And it's Burks in at the two-guard.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
James wide open. And the three off target. Utah trails by 12. Hayward kicks to Exum. And it's off from three-point range. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Favors. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Dante Exum has been getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt him. He just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you. I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Favors with a screen on LeBron. Hayward dishes to Exum. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. That drops.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
It's LeBron with the drive. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Burks. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Here's James after Dante Exum's bucket. The drive by James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 14 points and 5 assists. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Exum kicks to Favors. And he gets it to go.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Here's LeBron. Derek Favors making his last shot. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, LeBron missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Exum. And again, it's Utah.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together. Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night you have all to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today. We'll actually see how big his miss turns out to be as they're still trailing. Definitely a little extra motivation for the defense now.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though, Greg. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
Now here's Gobert. He kicks it to Brooks. High, arcing shot. That's good. 9 points for Derek Favors.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Here's James. Derek Favors making his last shot. Adams, the pass to Hazania. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, true shots. True shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Utah with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Hayward kicks to Exum. Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Favors. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Exum. But they'll get another chance. Burks can't get it to go.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Hayward against James. To tie it up. Hayward kicks to Favors. Inside. Now Exum. Another shot. And that one comes up a bit short. The dish to LeBron. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. To the inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 2. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think he set that decision in stone and anchored in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Hayward with the ball. Favors with a screen on LeBron. To tie it up. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put on here tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama. And we saw good.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present the Jordan Player of the Game.